Inaya is actually, again, thanks to Soha, because she kind of was the champion in kind of getting books into her life and stories into her life and pictures into her life. I think Inaya would any day choose to read a book or have a book read to her while she looks at pictures over watching something on the screen. I don't know how long that will last, because she does enjoy her half an hour or 1 hour of screen time in a day, which she sometimes also forgets. And so it's not a daily ritual for her. But books are something that she will never forget, because like even when she's eating, she wants to hear a story. When for bedtime is a proper thing, like she needs 3 storybooks read to her. So I think that's where you're coming again, right? You practice what you preach, and it kind of becomes a thing. It's the easier way out sometimes to kind of put a screen in front of them so that it makes our lives easier. But it's tougher to kind of invest our own time and energy and attention into kind of making something a habit for them. And then you will see that, they kind of accept that and they move with that. And if they honestly, eventually, I don't know, maybe 3 years later, she might not like reading books and she might want to do something else. But for now, she really enjoys that. And if she didn't, we wouldn't even have the motivation to write a book like this.
At home, it's literally Kunal, myself, and Inaya, and we have some staff who support us and caretakers. So we get a lot of quality time with her. Of course, now school takes away.
Also, I think in the only silver lining in the dark 3 years of COVID that happened and the lockdowns that came was this, the opportunity to be at home all the time, and for a kid to have both his or her parents be there at home. So at least you could have that time to bond with them. And I think that also kind of set this routine or this habit, because, most part of the 2 years at least was all of us at home, or not knowing what's going to happen. So when you were at home, some people took to cooking. We formed this routine with her, because honestly, at that point, she was also not, she was just 2. So she didn't really have a routine of her own, or school hadn't started and play dates weren't happening. So she was also that right age for us to kind of set that, the routine going. And
but different people have different schedules. People are working sometimes from 9 to 7 and all of that. So I think more than spending a lot of time, the idea is whatever time you have, even if it's half an hour in the day, you get home and you spend half an hour together, to try and make that, put your phones away and spend some quality time together, do something that the child enjoys, maybe say, what do you want to do together, and do that together. And even that little bit of quality time, weekends, holidays, the time that you do get, make that count.